How about this? We are near Sprague, Washington, if that's how they pronounce it. I don't know for sure. But we are in Fishtrap Recreation Area, which is managed by BLM. It's really pretty grasslands and pine trees. Took us a little while to find a spot because it's a popular place to be, turns out. And it's not like the desert where any empty space you find, basically you can just pull up and park there. But we found this spot off the side of the road. It has a fire ring and already had tire marks, so counts as a spot to us. We're at Folsom Farm at the Fishtrap Recreation Area, which is managed by BLM. And we walked down the way here and found some old barns and structures like that we're gonna go check out.
Sure does. Looks like one too.
Wonder what these number markers are for.
Huh.
Ominous rope.
Oh, that is odd.
observation hut.
I wish we brought the binoculars.
Yeah. Ooh. Just like non-stop bird sounds and calls that we haven't heard before.
I certainly haven't.
Yeah. Good morning. Today we are going to the ophthalmologist in Spokane for me to get a follow-up appointment with the doctor that I've been seeing there. I've been taking some anti-inflammatory steroid drops in this eye for a few weeks now, and the doctor's been waiting for the inflammation to get down low enough to decide when I'll have surgery to get this eye fixed. What exactly is going on, I'll explain in a little while. All right, we got parked at the eye doctor's office and I'm walking in. Kern is hanging out in the RV with the dogs. All right, so let me explain what's going on with the vision in my right eye. When I was in 8th or 9th grade, I started having lots of things floating around in my vision and lots of really intense like light sensitivity, and went to the eye doctor, and they said that I had some inflammatory conditions that needed steroid treatment. So over a few years they put me on a few different systemic rounds of steroids, and they would help for a little while and my vision would clear up, and then in a few months all the stuff would show up again and start floating around in my vision, and it got pretty bad to the point where I could really hardly see. So the retina specialist eventually decided to go in and remove some parts of my eyes that were creating this inflammation. And while those surgeries were happening, they noticed that I had cataracts. And the cataracts were caused from the steroids that I had taken. It can be a side effect of taking steroids. Well, I had cataract surgery done the next year, and at this point I think I was like 19 years old. What they do when you have cataract surgery is they remove your natural lenses in your eyes and they replace them with synthetic implants. Well, over time, the natural structures in my eyes that hold the implants in place have broken down in this right eye. And so the lens, the artificial lens that's in there, is moving around and it's creating distortion in the vision of my right eye. So what has to happen is that the ophthalmologist needs to go in there and try to tether the artificial lens to the inside of my eyeball, essentially. It's kind of disturbing to think about, but that's what he's gonna try. If that doesn't work, he's gonna remove the implant that's in there and replace it with one, a new one that will go into like a slightly different position in my eye, in front of the iris instead of behind. Well, they've taken my pressure in the right eye that's giving me trouble, and then the doctor came in and looked around and had a medical student with him who also looked around in my eyes, and apparently the pressure is getting higher all the time in my right eye, and the inflammation is actually now occurring in both eyes, which is not good. So this is so far not the news I wanted, they've decided to go ahead and dilate my eyes so they can look around and see what's going on. And I'm gonna have to start a new eye drop. So I'm adding an eye drop today instead of taking one away. And this new one is gonna be for trying to regulate the pressure in my right eye. So after dilating my eyes and looking a little deeper, the doctor decided to approve me for surgery. So I get to have surgery next month. We got everything scheduled today, from the pre-op and post-op appointments, everything in between. All the prescriptions are being called over to the pharmacy right now. Anyway, that's what's going on, and you know, chances are really good that the procedure will be fine and everything will go well, and recovery time will be about a week, and all of this is scheduled for the end of July.